So we need to solve the given system of equations using matrices. First, let's write it down in its matrix form. So AX equals B. Then A is a matrix of coefficients, which are 2, -1, -2, 1, -2, -1, 1, 1, 1. X is a matrix of solutions, so it's x, y, z. And B is a matrix of constants, so it's -1, 1, 1. Well, now let's write down the augmented matrix. So we get that augmented matrix AB equals 2, -1, -2, 1, -2, -1, 1, 1, 1, and here -1, 1, 1. Now we will perform some basic row operations in order to reduce our matrix. So our first step is to subtract the third row from the second row. So row 3 becomes row 2 minus row 3. And we get, so the first row stays the same. The second row stays the same, but the third row becomes 0, -3, -2, 0. Then our next step is to multiply the second row by 2 and then subtract the first row from it. So here we get row 2 becomes 2 times row 2 minus row 1. So our matrix becomes, again, the first row stays the same. Row 2 becomes 0, -3, 0, 3. And the last row is 0, -3, -2, 0. Next, we subtract the third row from the first row. So row 1 becomes row 1 minus row 3. And we get 2, 2, 0, -1, 0, -3, 0, 3, 0, -3, -2, 0. Our next step is to divide the second, no, our next step is to add the second row to the third row. So row 3 becomes row 3 plus row 2. So here we have 2, 2, 0, -1, 0, -3, 0, 3, 0. Oh, sorry, we should subtract row 2 from row 3. So here will be 0, -2, -3. And then our next step is we divide our second row by -3. So row 2 becomes row 2 over -3. And we get 2, 2, 0, -1, 0, 1, 0, -1. 0, 0, -2, -3. Next, we multiply the second row by 2 and subtract it from the first row. So row 1 becomes row 1 minus 2 times row 2. We get 2, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, -1, 0, 0, -2, -3. And now we need to divide our first row by 2. So row 1 becomes row 1 over 2. And we need to divide our third row by -2. So row 3 becomes row 3 over -2. And here we get 1, 0, 0, 1 over 2. Here we get 0, 1, 0, -1, and 0, 0, 1, 3 over 2. So from this matrix we get that x equals 1 over 2, y equals -1, and z equals 3 over 2.